Okay, lesson 16. This time all we're going to be talking about we're going to be doing rather, is playing right hand examples. So, unlike the examples we did before, we've talked about some extra things since then. Mainly what we've talked about is sharps, flats, and some new rhythmic stuff, some eighth notes. But today we're just going to be talking about examples with sharps and flats to kind of give you some extra experience playing those in an actual musical example. So this time will be right hand examples, and the next time will be left hand examples with sharps and flats. So anyway, I'll see you in a second for the lesson. Time for some more right hand examples. I'm sure you're all very excited. Anyway, let's take a look at the first one we have here. The goal of these ones are to kind of incorporate what we've already learned with what we've just recently learned, which was sharps and flats. I'll have some examples pretty soon with some eighth notes, but for right now, we have our normal rhythms that we have. We have some quarter notes. We know that those get one beat. We have some half notes. Those get two, and we have some whole notes, and that's worth four. So let's take a look here at what we've got. So we've got a time signature of 4/4. I actually remembered to add it in this time. And 4 beats in a measure is the top number, and the quarter note gets 1 beat is what that bottom number will tell you. Treble clef, so obviously we have our right hand. So let's just walk through this. I'll walk through note by note. I was nice again to add in the note names. Pretty soon I will not do that anymore, because I feel at this point you should probably be able to figure this out on your own. And by writing them in, I'm not really helping you. You know, it's kind of a crutch. But for now, with these examples, I think it's appropriate. So let's take a look here. We've got C, and where is this C? What do you think? I hope you said middle C, right there. And this first note is C with finger 1, D finger 2. Finger 3 on D sharp right here. And then you're going to go, you can slide finger 3 into the next note, which is E. And then finger 5 with G. Finger 4 with F. Finger 3 with E. Finger 2 with D. Finger 1 with C. Then we're in the next to last measure. Finger 3 with E. And then we've got D with 1, and we need to play D with 1 because the next note, D flat, we need to cross over with 3. This is, I know the fingering seems weird, but trust me, this will make it easier to play sharps and flats using this fingering. And as we go along, as we get more complex, I can kind of tell you what my reasoning behind this fingering is. Or you can ask me in a comment and I'll tell you, or I'll try anyway. And by the way, when I'm showing you just note by note, I'm not playing the correct rhythm. So when I play it for you this time, I will play it with the correct rhythm, and I'll play it nice and slow. I think I played that right. I might have messed it up. Here it goes one more time. A little bit faster. There you go. I was extra careful to play it right that final time. So once you're able to play it smoothly, it should sound like this. So there you go. There's our first example with our right hand. Let's take a look at this second example. By the way, I want to point something out. I know we talked about C position before, and there are other positions as well, like G position, F position, and so forth. These are basically just kind of to tell you where your hand should be centered around. You will be moving outside of the normal C position for these, and especially as you get into more complicated music. things jump around quite a bit. So the most important thing you want to know is that you want to play the right note with the right finger, and that's really all that's important. And the position is really just to kind of tell you where to start your hands. So in the first one we had C position, and we didn't really move out of it. There was some weird stuff going on where we were crossing over with 3 and 1 for those sharp notes, and those flat notes. So let's take a look at this next one. This one's also going to be C position, but let me ask you this. Are we over middle C for this one? And hopefully you said no. We are actually up an octave here. And this one, we have another 4/4 time signature. And we have lots of quarter notes I see, and a dotted half note at the end, which you know, hopefully know that gets 3 beats. So let's take a look here. I forgot to mention this in the last one. So the first thing you want to do whenever you play a piece is you want to look at the time signature, what clef you're playing in. Obviously that's pretty important. And any notes that stick out to you, like any flat notes or sharp notes. In the last one we had a sharp note and a flat note. But this one looks like it's all flat notes. Not every note's flat notes, but any note we have that's changed is a flat. So we don't have to worry about any sharp. So if you remember a flat, you pick a note and you go one note to the left there. So feel free to look back at that lesson where I covered that if you're a little bit confused. So let's take a look at this one. So our first note is going to be C with 1, 5 with G, 3 with E flat, 1 with C, and then you're going to play 1 with C again. And since we're moving down this way, we need to use this fingering here, so it's going to be 3 with B, 2 with B flat, 1 with A, and we're next to the last measure now with 2 with G, 1 with F, 2 with G again, 3 with A flat, and then 4 with B, and 5 with C. So like I said, I'm not playing these for the correct note values, I'm just kind of walking you through note by note what they are. Now I will play it with the correct values. You know, quarter note gets 1, half note gets 2, and dotted half gets 3. So let's give this a try. There you go. So once you play a little faster and smoother, it'll sound like this. So there you have it. Those are the 2 exercises we'll go over today. Next time we'll have 2 more. They will likely be bass clef left-hand exercises with the same kind of idea with sharps and flats. So anyway, as always, leave me any comments or questions you might have. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll get back to as many people as I can. I can't get back to everybody, especially as the amount of viewers goes up, which I really appreciate. So anyway, take a look at my wiki. I will post a video about that. The wiki is for like a homework assignment list I have there for you. Just to go over all the things we've talked about so you're, 100% on those. And I'm also going to put in some supplementary activities as well, or examples as well, that you haven't seen in the lessons. So I'll post stuff that we've done in the lessons and a few things, like some examples we haven't done in the lessons. I won't teach anything through the wiki. I'll do this all through the video. So you won't see any material that I just won't cover there. It's really just an extra thing if you want some extra practice between, when the lessons come out. So there you have it. Those are our right hand examples for today, and I'll see you in a minute for the outro. Okay, so that wraps up lesson 16. All we did today was play some right hand examples with sharp notes and flat notes. I will post a copy of what we did today, like the sheet music, onto the wiki. The lessons on the web wiki, and I'll post a link to that in the description to show you how to get to that. So you can basically download it yourself, print it out, or blow it up on your computer. Not actually blow it up, but zoom into it and just see exactly what I'm talking about. So it's a little bit larger than on the video, so you don't have to keep looking over the video and back to your keyboard if you're not positioned correctly So that should make it a little bit easier for you. I will also post, hopefully sometime soon, some supplementary examples onto the wiki. That's what the wiki's for, kind of like for homework assignments to review what we've talked about, so you can practice that on your own. So anyway, that wraps up lesson 16, and I'll see you next time for 17. Remember to leave any comments or questions you might have. Like, subscribe if you want, or favorite. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.